back. We're going straight into the action. Game number 2. This is Detroit Search and Destroy. Last time I saw Denial on this map, they were taken to around 11, able to win it. Will Envy be able to jump out to an early lead? They got to look out for the snipers from Denial, and you have replays highlighted right away. Ben, what are you expecting to see on defense here?
Well, he has a sniper rifle out, and that's always going to be an entertaining time. I'm curious to see if he's going to play aggressive or he's just going to watch the garage side. I think he's just going to watch garage, and he may actually get some luck. Going to spot 1, spot 2. And again, the role here isn't necessarily to get that pick, but to call out that information. Now knowing 2 players have kind of crossed, you can see the way they've adjusted accordingly. Temp is over at that B-bomb site with a teammate who can jump in at any time if need be, but really Temp now is the big player as Envy start that B push.
And I've seen Temp be so huge here. I've seen him get 3 pieces on players trying to push in. His grenades plus bow combo, devastating. But at any moment, he could get flooded through, and it looks like the initial battle won by Aqua.
Temp knows they're in there as well because his trophies, oh sorry, someone's trophy system went off. His nade didn't actually explode. He's able to pick up 1, 3v3 now. Replays picks up a kill as well, and that is going to be a 2v1. Aqua is able to get out with 1 pick. Sees them both on the bomb site. Tries to bait out the sound. Oh, I like the idea there.
Replays isn't gonna get caught in one of those though, Ben.
No.
You saw him just walking, sitting in that corner, ready for the challenge from Aqua.
Expected it.
Nice hold by Denial on defense. Envy tried to just brute force their way into B. Looked like it was going to work, but then Denial, great rotation to help out on the stairs, able to get some nice lines of sight into the school and provide enough cover fire to keep Temp alive. Over to Denial on the attack this time. It looks like we're going to be watching replays. The bomb carrier once again, and he is going straight for A.
Throws over a couple of stuns, and maybe...
Or is he?
No, I think he may actually try and jump over Pit. He's put his trophy system on as well. Playing very slow.
So we expected grenades to be returned at him. No grenades. What does that tell you?
Tells you that plays most likely 2 are going to be inside that B-bomb site, 1 over towards that green side, maybe 1's in hospital as well. And with that knowledge, they could actually be a little bit more aggressive over towards B-bomb site, and they finally decide that that's going to be the game plan. But Replay's one shot needs to escape, has done, and again, looking for some intel on where everyone is, and right now it's going to be this player, Hook, who could be in some trouble, but he's actually going to back off all the way to his spawn, like that play. Meanwhile, his teammates pushing in towards that B-bomb site.
Yeah, and Hook is going to find a player if he goes inside Atlas. Instead, he's looking mid-street, spots a corner of a player, calls that out. You see Replays going to take down Octane, and now Hook is hunting. This is going to be all up to JCap 1v3. Denial playing this one so patiently, and it is paying off.
And this is why their S&D has been so good in Season 3. They're just very, very patient team. They trust their teammates, which is always going to be key. And they also don't really throw away rounds like this. Where they're in 1v3s, or 3v1s rather, they tend to clutch those up. They don't really allow other teams to clutch against them.
And before it gets clutched up by JCap, he already took out Replays, who came running out onto the stairs. Now there's 2 players in fire. One of them just jumped out, it looked like. Or did he? JCap's going to find him in the window, and a good finish. Denial 2-0 start here to Detroit.
Yeah, it's a pretty by-the-book couple of rounds. Nothing extravagant, nothing crazy going on. Just playing for that pick. Once they get the pick, just trying to work those angles.
I need Octane to have a stronger game than what he's having right now. He's your strong bow player. He should be the one punishing Denial, who peeks on mid-street. Where's he at in this game? He's going to be on the attack next. Let's see what the game plan is here from the strongest bow from Envy.
Nothing unusual in his class setup. See if we can count players cross. That's going to be 3 players from Denial crossing, and immediately Octane's going to be like, well, guys, we may want to address the fact that they have full B control by just flooding over towards A. With Denial only having 1 player at A, it's going to be Temp, though, and that's going to be an issue in itself. It's never easy to try and outgun him. Octane throws over his grenades, nothing there. And now Envy's kind of left in a horrible position because they're all at the back of the spawn. They haven't really dedicated to either site, and they haven't got any information either.
You had a teammate in Garage, though, who could potentially get an angle. Now Octane's got him pinned at green. Do they rotate back to B?
And if they do, they have to be quick about it. They can't take the time because Denial's going to push through and realize, and that's exactly what they've done. Now they know, and they're actually going to be behind Envious. Envy needs to be careful here because a couple of shots already going down. Slasher with the ASM-1 tries to get the cross map on JCap, throws out a stun instead. Still a 3v3 despite Denial chasing Envy.
Denial peppered him, but no one dying over on Envy, and JCap's going to get this bomb down safely. Go over to the player watching fire. I have a feeling we're going to see a big play coming out of Looney. As I say it, Looney backs up. JCap spraying some shots, but Denial about to surge forward in the next 10 seconds, just waiting on that last player to get in position.
Slasher spotted Octane right at the very back of the map, and he's just going to dive straight through. Checks his corners. If he gets this pick, it's so big for Denial. But Hook's actually outgunned Octane right at the back, and that was kind of their security blanket. And because of that, Slasher's now going to go for the challenge. It's still a 2 versus 2, but Slasher will need some help. Oh, Looney picks up temp as well, so that's going to be Envy's round. Nicely played from them. They did get a little lucky on that rotation. A lot of shots went down, and JCap just escaped with his life, but then immediately went straight for the bomb. Such a veteran kind of play right there.
It was good calls, and they did it all based on information that they scouted out. Octane spots the push to B, they rotate to A. Then they spot the over-rotation to A from Denial, able to loop back around and punish. As you mentioned, though, they almost got chased down by Slasher and crew, and someone's got to be watching that flank if they do it again in the future. For now, though, Envy sticking in it, puts their first point on the board. We'll find out, can they tie it up with a defensive hold here? Denial on the attack as you're watching Slasher.
Currently sitting at 4 and 2. Has 2 grenades at his disposal as well. Checks over towards midstream. Just knew. Like that's just great team communication. And he has so much faith that, you know, when a teammate calls something out, the player's going to be over there. And over on the far right hand side, we're in a little bit of an interesting position here. Looney has Hook right to his side here. And you can see those players at the opposite side of the wall just playing sound at this point.
Who dies?
I put money on Looney dies.
Agreed.
Wow,
we're both wrong. Pay someone. All right.
Who are we paying?
Denial, 2 players still up. This is a great start for Envy. And here's a 3rd kill. About to go down. Looney's going to lose that fight, but there's help from Aqua, and now it's all up to replays 1-on-2. Get a spot 1 up top. Too slow there. Gives away his position. Hiding behind a door.
I love it, because he can't actually be shot through that, so he's just waiting to see if that player is going to peek again. But 29 seconds left. Replays, he needs to be quick. This is for the ace in the round and a 1v3 clutch as well. If he wraps quickly to A, maybe I'll get that bomb down. He's one shot though, and I think Aqua's expecting the rush and read it like a book.
Good try from Replays. Better try from Envy. And it all started kind of with Looney getting that first kill. His teammates able to push down mid at the same time. And Aqua doing a nice job staying alive, is on a 2 streak with JCap. 3 kills between the last 2 rounds.
Octane still on that goose egg though. Yet to find a kill.
Just keep scouting out.
I mean, it's working. But if Envy's going to win this, he needs to pick up at least a couple of kills, help the load, because Denial aren't going to allow basically a 3v4. It's just something which isn't going to happen again. Octane's going to count across the B, this time only 1. He's going to see the
So
EXO.
what do you do when you spot the cross? Like,
it just tells you the information. If he knows only 1 player is crossed, he can tell his teammates, hey guys, 1 player crossed, expect, you know, pretty heavy defense on A. There'll be 3 players, maybe more likely 2. Careful for a rush through hospital. If multiple players push through, you see what Envy did last time. You try and flood that A bomb site, but Temp did such a good job of locking it down. And Octane is going to eat a grenade. He cannot buy a kill right now. That is so unfortunate.
And really, that was kind of Octane's fault. He threw up the flares saying, hey, I'm inside yellow. Stayed there long enough for Slasher to get an angle on a grenade of his own. But here's JCap, opportunity to clutch, player to his left. And JCap gonna survive with his life. Slasher in a 1v2 makes it a 1-on-1.
No way.
He's pinned in the corner, but Slasher, we know he's got the gun skill to win this if he really needs it.
JCap played that so afraid as well.
Oh yeah, I'm not challenging Slasher.
I mean, you had him pinned in a window.
I'm not challenging
You know he's
Slasher.
one shot.
But now you're screwed if you're JCap. You're going for the plant. Oh,
Oh
head
god,
glitch.
chase him. Oh, he's trapped on
is.
the wall.
Throw some glue on the wall. You're good to go, Envy. 3 straight rounds. JCap rolling it in the fire feed. What's he at? 5 kills in a row? Yep.
I mean, he gets, again, another bit of lady luck. A Slasher can't fit through a door. But, hey, sometimes when things are going your way, just going your way.
Time to diet, my friend. Back over to Denial, who opened things up 2-0. They've lost 3 straight rounds. They got to stop the bleeding here.
Just want to see if anyone has changed up on the defensive side. Doesn't look like it. Nope, back over to Denial on the attacking side. Replays with that bomb. Is there going to be an aggressive push? There is, and First Blood's probably going to go to Looney. He picks up Temp, and Denial not in a position to trade that kill.
Octane 0-5 still, as you mentioned.
Oh, wow. Slasher was trying to be so sneaky. It's Octane. Did he pick up his first kill that round?
Show me a kill for Octane. 4 straight rounds for Envy, regardless of who got it. Denial's falling apart here, Ben. This is their best game mode.
Yeah. Pretty unexpected. Octane still hasn't got a kill. It was Aqua that cleaned it up.
And Aqua has been a man on a mission. 7 and 4. Honestly, he and Octane took over for Envy in the previous Search and Destroys that I watched. Pretty surprised to see Aqua keeping it up. JCap filling in kind of that void for Octane, who is 0 and 5 at the moment. You see he's the last one into action as well. Looney's going to press the issue, and there he's going to trade first blood. JCap answers back on Hook, though, so Envy with the advantage once again, 3 on 2.
I mean, Looney kind of gave away his life there. He didn't need to jump through. He could have easily just picked up that kill through green. JCap, though, with the shots on Temp, almost gets two-piece. Has to back away. Now a 2v2, but try and mind Octane still yet to get a kill. So really, you're looking at JCap, who's been clutching up all game long to try and do another clutch right here.
Temp was so strong there. If he would have got the two-piece on
that would have
JCap.
been ridiculous. That would have been crazy. The confidence as well from him.
And
but he's still there. He's still in the same position.
Yeah, he's like, come on out, JCap. JCap just trying to make some noise, buying time for Octane to rotate over. And now he's going to go for the bomb plant. Denial playing this one very passive. It's Slasher again, who doesn't want to just jump out and give up his life in the 2-on-2. Shots going down. Slasher will punish. Now it's all up to Octane. 0 kills up to this point. Can he get 2 of them? There's the first. Going for the second, and he lets go of L. Slasher comes in to get Denial their 3rd round.
He thought about reloading, though, which I think maybe cost him his life. Had to kind of expect 2 players to try and go for that trade. But he's able to pick up his first kill. So that's good. Finally, that goose egg is off your back. But Denial get a little bit of, well, they didn't really get momentum, but they stopped the Envy momentum, which I think is just as important.
Envy. I'm the only caster to pick Envy tonight. This is a huge game. I need this bed.
You do.
Otherwise, I fall behind you and Matt.
But I think you get it back at the end of the night. I think you could go 2 in the lead, to be honest with you.
We'll find out. At the moment, it's Denial in control. They dominated the hard point by 101 points. Temp opening up first blood on Aqua. Bomb going down from replays. You're going to see Denial continuing to hold the positions on mid-street. Slasher just waiting for a flank.
Is he above him?
And he's got a player right next to him. It's going to be Looney who comes swinging by. Slasher peeks out, punishes. Octane gets his first kill.
He's in a 1v3 now, though.
Second.
This is not an easy task at all. Spots 1 player mid-street. Going to find the second very quickly as he kills him from the right-hand side. But
movement not on fleek, Ben.
There you go. See?
Not on fleek.
You're coming to the Fleek Nation.
Fleek is so bad.
It's fine.
It's great. 4-4, though. We all tied up.
And with Octane at 2 and 7, gotta say, kind of favors Denial. Knowing it's the strongest game type, they've been pretty good. They allowed Envy to get a lot of rounds back to back. It was 4 rounds, right? Back to back.
Yep, 4 straight for Envy.
They
took a 4-2 lead. Now it's been 2 straight for Denial. All tied up. Round 9 coming your way right here. Slasher, best performance in the lobby so far, 10 and 5 in this game. Just got 3 kills last round, and a lot of credit to his teammates for setting him up for those. Denial plays it so patiently. Forces you into a bad position. You're going to see off the break. Denial stacked up on B. Envy going to try and push through the garage anyway.
This is what Slasher's just going to play for sound. And he just heard someone exo dash. He's waiting though. He doesn't want to push in just yet because he doesn't want to get traded. He wants to be able to put himself in a position where he can at least pick 1, get out with his life, maybe even pick 2. Calls to his teammates. They're going B. First blood potentially coming in any second now. Hook's on the bomb site. Slasher did die. JCap gets a big win there. And Hook's not going to be able to pick up that kill. But they still have Envy kind of trapped mid-map. Hook, playing with fire, but does get away. And it looks as if Envy wanted to rotate here.
Through the wall, Hook!
Wow, 3v3.
And there he is traded out. So Temp answering back on Aqua immediately continues to make it an even game. Replays, gives his team the advantage. Octane, last man standing. Can he get the 1v2? Temp's hunting him down. And Temp will finish 3 straight rounds now for Denial to retake the lead.
Yeah, his battle shot just so on point. Octane in a corner. Had no other choice really. He tried to get out with his movement. Just trying to fool Temp. Caused him to miss a couple of shots, but no fooling him.
Where did Envy go wrong there? Because they had first blood. JCap took out Slasher.
So after they got that first blood, they tried to back out, which is kind of what cost them a little bit. And then as soon as players try to get into mid-Atlas, there was a big trade which went on, forced a 2v2. Replays peeks out, he makes it a 2v1, and then it all went wrong. Realistically, if Envy just flooded through B, maybe they trade.
Envy going to try and force round 11 here, but Denial going to get your first 2 kills. Envy able to trade back one. Replays is going to finish JCap Octane 1v3. I think you can chalk this one up to denial here.
Yeah,
barring anything ridiculous from Octane. It's gonna
look at the way they've set up. They've set up in such a way where it's going to be so hard for Octane to clutch. I mean, he really needs to kill a player just outside school steps pretty quickly, and that should be a free kill, but no.
He doesn't shoot. Not necessarily a terrible thing. If he hasn't been spotted, now he has.
Defuse. Ninja? No, not going to happen.
No ninjas, my friend.
Denial cruise to a 2-0 lead in the series.
Impressive stuff from Denial. It got scary there for a moment. Go down 4-2. Finish.
Little scary. Little scary.
With 4 straight rounds. 10-6 out of Slasher, 8-8 out of Replays on a 3 streak with 3 plants. Tops the leaderboard in terms of score for those of you Vulcan players at home.
Luckily for Envy fans, though, up next is going to be an uplink game type, which Envy is unbeaten on throughout Season 3.
Keep in mind, guys, this is the Scuff Showdown. We got Scuffs. You want the white one?
You want the black one.
You want the black one?
The black one's better.
You want the white one, right?
The black one is so much better than the white
Feels better on your hands.
That's so not true.
It all matters about how it feels on your hands. Also, Xbox One to be given away at the end of this match. Keep your tweets coming in. Find MLG's tweet. Go for the retweet and let us know. Who do you think is going to win this one? Is it Denial? Is it Envy? Currently, Denial looking like probably the better option here, up 2-0 in our best of 5. We'll be back with Uplink, Envy's best game mode, when we return.